Shirley MacLaine brought her own spark to a Sondheim classic, but her real drama, that played out off-screen. Best known for her debut in Hitchcock's The Trouble with Harry, Shirley has been a force in film for over 70 years, captivating audiences with her range and charisma. Despite her career filled with acclaim, not all was smooth behind the scenes. Shirley clashed with some co-stars, and at 91, she's finally revealed the one actor she absolutely couldn't stand. But before we get to that rocky relationship, let's rewind to where it all began. Born Shirley MacLaine Beatty in Richmond, Virginia in 1934, she was named after Shirley Temple. Creativity ran in the family. Her father was a professor and her mother a drama teacher from Nova Scotia. Her younger brother, Warren Beatty, also became a Hollywood name. Raised Baptist, Shirley's family moved often before settling in Arlington, Virginia. She was a determined child, overcoming weak ankles through ballet classes that sparked a lifelong passion for performance. At just 3, she was already on her way to the stage. Shirley's tenacity stood out. She rarely missed ballet class, developed a love for acting and singing, and wasn't afraid to take on male roles in school plays. A turning point came when she danced through an ankle injury during Cinderella. That injury pushed her to choose acting over ballet. She thrived at Washington Lee High School, joining drama and cheerleading. Her bold spirit earned her the nickname Powerhouse. But how did she go from small-town performances to stardom? And who made her time on set unbearable? Keep watching. Shirley didn't wait for fame. She chased it. While still in school, she spent summers in New York auditioning for Broadway. After graduation, she landed a dance role in Me and Juliet and changed her name from MacLaine to MacLaine after a producer mispronounced it. She studied under Carol Haney during the Pajama Game, and when Haney was injured, Shirley stepped in. That break led to a 5-year contract with Paramount Pictures and set her Hollywood journey in motion. Her big break came with The Trouble with Harry, 1955, earning her a Golden Globe at just 19. Roles in Artists and Models Around the World in 80 Days, and The Matchmaker soon followed, solidifying her stardom. By the late 50s, Shirley had proven she could do both comedy and drama with ease. But not every co-star experience was pleasant, and one, in particular, left a lasting scar. Stay tuned to find out who Shirley MacLaine says was the worst actor she ever worked with. Shirley MacLaine's role in The Apartment, 1960, earned her an Oscar nomination and cemented her as one of Hollywood's most gifted stars. Known for taking bold, unconventional roles, she tackled complex characters and themes that challenged norms. Beyond film, her candid nature and spiritual beliefs, shared through memoirs, made her even more relatable to fans. That authenticity, both on-screen and off, won her admiration. She often spoke out about the darker sides of Hollywood, including difficult colleagues. Her resilience, honesty, and passion for storytelling have made her a lasting inspiration. Even after decades in the spotlight, Shirley stayed active across TV, theater, and film. Her legacy is one of creative courage and unshakable dedication. But her path to fame? It was anything but ordinary. Shirley's breakthrough came fast and loud. By 1958, she'd racked up roles in several films, including Ocean's 11 with Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack, who embraced her infectious energy. But it was The Apartment, 1960, where she starred opposite Jack Lemmon and Fred MacMurray, that changed everything. The film was a critical and commercial triumph, racking up numerous Oscar nods. Though Shirley lost the Best Actress award to Elizabeth Taylor, her performance drew high praise. Critic Charlize Theron later called it raw, real, and funny. That success opened doors to more high-profile roles. She followed up with hits like The Children's Hour, 1961, and Irma la Douce, 1963. But for 14 years, she saw no major awards, leading her to question her path. A major setback came when she lost a $750,000 role due to a lawsuit. Then, in 1969, her film Sweet Charity flopped financially, despite earning her a Golden Globe nomination and giving her the signature song, If My Friends Could See Me Now. Though discouraged, she pressed on. In 1977, she earned her 4th Oscar nomination for The Turning Point, signaling a powerful comeback. Over her 6-decade career, Shirley would go on to win an Oscar and collect 70 nominations and 50 wins. Still, the 1970s weren't easy. Following the disappointment of Sweet Charity, rumors of a career decline began. Shirley took a step back to explore writing and personal interests. In 1970, she released her first memoir, Don't Fall Off the Mountain, which included a shocking story about punching gossip columnist Mike Connolly during a dispute over her lawsuit with producer Hal B. Wallace. From 1970 to 1976, Shirley's film roles slowed. She shifted to television, starring in Shirley's World, filmed in the UK. She even paused acting to campaign for George McGovern's 1972 presidential run. Despite being offered a role in The Exorcist, she was passed over because of her recent supernatural role in The Possession of Joel Delaney. In 1975, she co-directed The Other Half of the Sky, a documentary on Chinese women that earned an Oscar nomination. Her blend of intellect, curiosity, and creative drive pushed her beyond acting into new artistic and spiritual territories. In 1976, she returned to the stage, performing at London's Palladium and New York's Palace Theatre. Then came the comeback. As John Bon Jovi once said, "Success is falling 9 times and getting up 10. That perfectly describes Shirley. Her performance in The Turning Point, 1977, where she played a retired ballerina, earned her yet another Oscar nod and revitalized her career. Her success resonated in a changing Hollywood, helping pave the way for more women in film. In 1978, she won the Women in Film Crystal Award for her pioneering role in elevating female voices in entertainment. She later starred in Being There with Peter Sellers, which won acclaim and awards. Even in less successful films like her 1980 project with Anthony Hopkins and Bo Derek, which drew harsh reviews, her star power remained undeniable. She proved time and again that she could adapt, evolve, and endure. Even in less successful films, Shirley MacLaine's performances stood out. Critics like Vincent Canby of the New York Times noted that while the screenplay lacked humor, Shirley's performance was the film's saving grace. Her ability to command attention never faded. It was her anchor throughout her career. In 1983, Shirley starred in Terms of Endearment alongside Jack Nicholson, Deborah Winger, and Jeff Daniels, a role that finally earned her the Oscar for Best Actress after 25 years of nominations. The film was also a massive box office hit, becoming the second highest-grossing movie of the year. Shirley MacLaine's acclaimed career includes Steel Magnolias, Postcards from the Edge, and directing Bruno. With over 70 years in film and TV, she remains a versatile and fearless performer, earning Emmy and Golden Globe nods along the way. Her personal life was complex. She had high-profile affairs before marrying Steve Parker in 1954, with whom she had a daughter, Sachi. Later, it emerged Sachi's biological father was an astronaut, not Parker. Shirley also had a passionate affair with Robert Mitchum, describing him as a perfect untamed match. Off-screen, Shirley's spiritual interests run deep, exploring reincarnation, metaphysics, and UFOs, sharing these openly in books and interviews. Some beliefs sparked controversy, like her 2015 comments on Holocaust karma and Stephen Hawking. She famously walked off David Letterman's show in 1988 after he mocked her reincarnation views. On set, she clashed with Anthony Hopkins and had a long-standing feud with Deborah Winger during Terms of Endearment, naming Winger the co-star she hated most. What do you think about Shirley's bold career and life? Share your thoughts below. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon.